right, we are live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Halsey. I'm the health fitness specialist at the McLean location. Welcome to Kick and Push, where we have lower body and core. All right, so for today's class, we're going to have a very similar format as what we had last week. So for the month of April, we're going to be doing pyramids. We might carry that further into the spring and into the summer, but for right now, that's what we're going to be doing. Switching up from those 8-minute intervals to still 8-minute intervals, but we're adding a pyramid scheme on top of everything. So check the description. You'll see what moves we have. You'll see the pairings, and we're going to stick with that format. All right, so just to explain that format again, we're going to have 2 8-minute intervals where we do 1 upper body move, 1 core move, and then we're going to perform those moves in a pyramid format. So in other words, an ascending pyramid format. So what that means is you're going to perform 1 rep. You're going to do your core exercise, come back to your leg exercise, perform 2 reps, go back to your core exercise, come back to your leg exercise, perform 3 reps, and you just keep going up for the duration of the 8-minute interval. All right. So I'll show you all what you can do for the first 2 moves once we finish warming up. All right, so clear your space, make sure your water's ready, have your weights ready. You don't need weights today, but of course, as always, it will make the workout more challenging. So get your weights ready, and we're gonna go ahead and warm up. All right, so we're gonna start off with child's pose. So just go ahead, come on down to the floor. You can't bring your butt to your heels. Flex your ankles, bring your toes up. Just gonna rock back and forth a little bit here. Got some cracks going on in the knees and the hips, that's okay. And from here, you're gonna bring your belly down on the mat. We're gonna go to scorpion kicks. So bring the left or the right leg, whichever you have. Bring your leg behind you and touch your toe to the ground. Exhale as you reach over. One more, then switch sides. Switch sides. Try to keep your shoulders square, facing the ground. All right, and from here, we're going to come up on all fours, go to cat-cow. Two more. Last one. And from here, you're going to bring the left hand behind the head, rotate up. Try to keep your eyes on your elbows. And when you come down, bring your elbows together. Exhale as you twist toward the ceiling. One more, then we'll switch. And switch. So right hand's up. Last one. All right, and from here, gonna come to runner's stretch. So bring your right leg up, bring both of your palms on the inside of your right leg. Push the hips forward, try to get the knee past the toe. Gonna rotate up, back down. One more. From here, straighten that front leg out. You can use a wall or anything for support. And then bring yourself back into a lunge. Extend the front leg, push the knee back. You should feel a stretch in your hamstring. You don't have to keep your legs in contact with, or your hands in contact with the ground like I am. If you need to, you can kind of come up, use the wall for some support. 2 more. 1 more. And we're gonna switch. So now the left leg's up. Palms are on the inside of the left leg. Rotate up. Last one. And from here, straighten out that front leg. Use the wall or anything for support. One more. And bring it down. Come back into a high plank. You're going to push back into down dog. And then bring the hips down into a hip sack. Two more. All right. Go ahead, walk your hands or walk your feet up to your hands or your hands to your feet, whatever you have space for. Come back into a reverse plank. Yeah, we're getting warmed up. Oh yeah. All right, last move here. Just bring the hips up. If you want, you can reach your arms over. 2 more, 1 on each side. And all done. All right, so first 2 moves, we have an air squat and wall sits, or in reverse, wall sits, air squats. And our core move is going to be a button hook. All right, so you're going to sit on the wall for 20 to however long you can go, between 20 seconds and 1 minute. That will be highly individualized. You can stick with that one time. I know we have a pyramid scheme, but you can stick with that one time if you want, or you can just increase your time by 5 seconds every time you come back around to it. So you can sit on the wall for 20 seconds. Each time you come back, go up 5 seconds. For your squats, you can do the same. Start off with 5 reps, increase your reps by 5 each time you come back to it. All right. For your for your core move, the button hook, this is how you do it. You're on your side. It's like a side plank. You can stagger your feet like so, or you can stack your feet. All right. So you bring the front leg in front of you, or the top leg in front of you. Elevate the hips. All right. Bring the high arm up and thread your arm through your little space opening right here. You're trying to turn your shoulders down so that they're squared to the mat. All right. So just like everything else, you can start off with 5 reps, increase by 5, increase by 1. However you think you need to increase it, just adjust it as you go. All right. So we got 8 minutes. We're going to do both of those moves. Let's get it going. Wall sits, squats, thread the needle, or a button hook. All right. Same thing, just 2 different names. All right. So pyramid scheme, increase as gradually as you go. You can add 1, you can add 5, you can add 2. However, each time you come back to that move, add something. All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to start off with 20 seconds. Actually, I'm going to start off with 25. We've been doing these wall sits for a little bit. 10 more seconds. 1, and there's 25 seconds. I'm gonna go for 15 reps, or 10 reps, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to be adding 5 reps to my squats, and I'll be adding weight each time I come back to it. All right, going to the thread the needle or the button hook. 5 reps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, you switch sides each time, or you can do them at the same time, whatever you want to do. All right, so we're back to the squat there, or wall sit. I'm going with 30. While you're sitting in this seat on the wall, tense up all your muscles in your lower body. All right. If you want to add weight, of course, you can hold some weight. It'll make it a little bit more challenging. But do your best to tense up all those lower leg muscles, all those thigh muscles, the glutes, everything. And there's 30. All right, going for 15 squats now. Take your time with your squats. Don't rush. We want smooth movement patterns. Consistent tempo. There's 15. Other side. To thread the needle. All right, I think I'm gonna adjust myself. I'm gonna stick with one number with the thread the needles. And I'll just stick with 10. I'll do both sides at once. All right, 35 seconds. We're under 5 minutes left, okay? I'm just gonna skip to 40. I know I can handle it. I'm just gonna skip to 40. So whatever you can handle, like I said, you can do the increments of 5. You can do the increments of 10. You can skip to whatever you know you can handle. Add some weight in there. Whatever you think is useful for you to do, that's what you want to try and do. Again, tense up all those muscles. Grip the floor with your feet. Activate those lower foot muscles. That will help activate your lower leg muscles below your knee and between your ankle. And then, of course, activate those thighs, squeeze everything you can. Somebody came by and bumped you, you shouldn't move. That's how tense you should be. All right. Let's go for the squats. On the 20. Ooh. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Now I'm sticking with one specific rep count for these button hooks. We're going 12 reps on each side. Come on, keep it up. All right. Ooh. Just over 2 minutes ago, we're back on the wall sit. Gonna go back for about 1 more minute. Yep, I'll go for 1 minute. Slowly but surely, increase the difficulty with what you know you can handle. All right, I'm gonna keep repeating that. Whatever you got to give, go ahead and give it. That's why we do it this way. That way you can kind of work as hard as you want or as easy as you want. Only person that knows is you. You got to deal with that if you feel like you could have worked harder. But it's all good. Showing up is half the battle. Just make it worth showing up. Closing in on 1 minute. And we got 1 minute to go. Let's get into these squats. And try to go for 25. Whew. All right, we got 45 seconds to go. Take your time with these squats. $30 seconds. It's 20, 21, 22, less than 10. There's 25. Whew. All right, legs should be awakened. They should have woken up by now. Hopefully the workout has started. All right, take a break, catch a breath, grab some water. I'll show you what our next 2 moves are. So listen up. All right, so our leg move, RDL and a lunge. You can do a single leg RDL or you can do a 2-legged RDL. What that looks like, 2-legged RDL, minimal knee bend. So you're not don't lock the legs out, have a slight bend in the knees, push the butt back, and then push the chest down to the floor. You're gonna have your weights in your hands. Just let gravity pull them straight down, all right? And come back up, you're gonna lunge on both sides. Lunge and lunge. Each time you come back around, add 1 rep, but start off at about 5. At least start off at 5, all right? And just keep going up for the duration of those 8 minutes. For our core move, we have bear plank reaches. So bear plank, you're on all fours. You're gonna flex your ankles, bringing your toes down on the floor like so, and elevate your knees. All right, so you're gonna reach back, up, up. Same thing here as we are with the lunges and RDL. Start off at least 5. Try to keep those 2 in sync. You should be able to go back and forth between those 2 moves quicker than the first set, okay? Just try to start off at least 5 and just keep working your way up. Let's get it. Last 8 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This does not have to be weighted, but you can if you want it to be. There's 1. Remember, starting off at least 5. 2. Take your time. Make sure the form is looking good. 3. 4. And there's 5. Okay. Go right into that plank, that bear plank. Back, back, forward, forward. You don't have to do the taps if you don't want to. You can bring your elbows to your knees. You can come across, whatever you like to do, but add in some sort of movement to the bear plank. There's 3, 4, 5. And in that bear plank, you should feel your quads a little bit more, okay? So between those wall sits and the squats and the lunges and that bear plank, you should definitely feel your quads. All right, so we're on to 6. Starting off with 6, or moving up to 6. Again, take your time with these lunges, just like we took our time with those squats after the wall sit. Take your time. You want the form to be as good as you can get it. There's 3. 4. 5. And 6. If you want to go up 2, go up 2. If you just want to go up 1, go up 1. All right, so that was 6. If you want to skip 2, add 2 every time, you can. Again, whatever you feel like you need to add in order for yourself to feel it, that's what you need to do. All right. Reach, 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 reach. Reach however you want to reach, whatever direction you want to go in. 4, 5. Ooh, and there's 6. We are just under 4.5 minutes to go. Now I'm going to switch these lunges up and RDLs. I'm going to single leg. One and one. Two and two. Three and three. 4 and 4. 5. 6. And there's 7. To the other leg we go. 1. 2. 3. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. 4. 5. 6. Woo. And 7. Oh boy. All right, just under 3 minutes. Going to bring it across the body now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. So like I said before, you should be able to cycle back between these a little quicker than the first interval. That's the goal. Once you focus on the legs, you should be able to get a little bit more work in with the legs as opposed to the core. core moves there, kind of just to give you a break, slightly activate the core, give your legs rest, if you will. But with this core move, all I'm trying to do is hit the legs a little bit more in the quads and get you right back to that leg move, okay? All right, so we've got 1:45 to go. I'll go with 2 legs here, so we don't have long. You can easily spend the last 90 seconds doing 1 leg. I don't want to do that. $60 seconds to go. Seven. Last one. 8. 20 seconds left. Let's finish out on the core. All right. And we're done. Not too crazy, right? Catch your breath, cut it, shut it down. I have not eaten yet. Definitely starting to feel the fatigue, but I always eat after class. I always eat after class. I always try to get a little something in there so I'm not dying during class. So, because sometimes the classes are harder than others. It could be because maybe you just had you didn't sleep well the night before. Maybe you need a little bit of energy. So maybe you need to eat a little bit more. That's me today. I am hungry. All right. So, but I also haven't been sleeping well. So if you're anything like me and today was just a little bit harder than usual, there are definitely reasons why. All right. So between rest and nutrition, those are very big indicators. All right. So grab your water. Do I have any water? I do not have any water with me. We're going to stretch out in 1 second. All right. But let me know what you guys thought about those moves. Let me know what you want to see return. Let me know what you want to give the boot. But either way, I do like both of these moves. I anticipate their return. But if you guys say otherwise, that's what we'll go with. All right. So we're going to come down to the floor. Meet me in child's pose on the mat here. Once you finish drinking up your water, good job, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are the best. I recently discovered how to make Google tell you you're the best. It's pretty cool. Hey Google. I triggered the Google on my phone. I was just trying to trigger the one here. But if you ask Google who's the best, it'll say you. So, all right, so let's go ahead and stretch it out. Back to child's pose we go. Stretch those arms up high. And just relax right here. If you aren't already doing that, and go ahead, come up into a knee. Push those hips forward. want, you can push that knee out with your elbow. You can push your right knee out with your elbow. Get the groin a little bit right there. And reverse. Straighten that front leg out. Push the chest to your knee. Stretch out the hamstring. And relax. Switch legs. Left knee is up. Push your hips forward. Push that left knee out. And bring it back, straighten the front leg out. Push the chest to the knee, stretching out the hamstring here. And relax, bring it back. Let's go ahead and come to your bottom. Gonna bring the right leg up and over the left. Pull it into your body. Stretch out the glute here. Hope you all have been enjoying have been doing your 5K training. 5K is going to be on May 11th. It is free. All you got to do is just show up and switch. Bring the left leg up and over and twist away from your body. And relax. So we're gonna come to the quad. Gonna grab your right ankle. Bring your heel towards your glute. And lean back. Do your best to just breathe and relax. And switch. And come on up. All the way to your feet. And that is our class for today, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for joining me. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Hope to see y'all on the next class next week. And keep up with the 5K training. All right? Let me know what feedback you guys have. I'd love to hear it. Until then, I'll see y'all next time. Holla.